Hey, everybody. So I'm just putting the link in the description box. And I think it's there. Let's see. I'm still waking up, people. I'm still waking up. Hey, Joe Morgan. I'm just, how are you today? Hey, Prepper Steading. You need to send me your address, please, in an email. When I ask for your address, when I ask for your address, it's because I send goodies. I send little care packages. But also, Chris wanted it too, because I think he wanted to see how long it would take. He won't fly, he said last night. Prepper Steading, he will not fly, but he would drive. So, hey, Han Solo. Oh, gun friends. Okay. I just woke up and I got to make a phone call in a little while because our boiler, our brand new boiler, just keeps going off. It just, yeah, yesterday it went off. The day before it went off, I think it was. It just keeps going off. And the only way I notice it is when I go to do dishes and there's no hot water because we don't need it for heat right now. So I go to do I go to do dishes and there's no hot water. So I'm like, so we have to go keep flipping the breaker switch on the wall, the main breaker switch. It's like, we never, in 5 years in our last boiler that came with the house, we never had to do that. This new boiler, when did we get it put in? It wasn't that long ago. When did we get it put in? We got it put in April, right? When did we have that damn thing put in? Oh, yeah. Oh, Charlton Oil for parts list. Charlton Oil came on the 4th of May, so it's not that old. May. We had it May 4th. And they open at 9:30. So as soon as Crazy Irish gets up here, I'll be able to let her run it and I can make a phone call because I want to get a phone call in right away. Because, I called the other day when it first happened and they're like, the lady had no idea what to do. I'm like, how is that for customer service on things that almost a $9,000 boiler unit and oil tank, and they don't even know what's wrong with, and she didn't even offer to have somebody come out. I'm like, well, if it happens a second time, I'll be having you come out. I'll be calling you. No, it's not gas. Han Solo. Hey, morning. Oh my God, I can't talk, people. Hey, Bigfoot Prepper. Hey, Susan. Yeah. Well, we turned off. Oh, we turned off YouTube last night, and me and Chris just spent some time together and watched TV and just relaxed. It was nice. We didn't go on any live streams. We just ate our dinner and sat together, and it was nice to just break away from the TV and the computer.
Good morning.
Good morning. What are you doing? Are you just waking up too?
Yeah. I shall show myself how ugly I am this morning. See? I haven't brushed my hair, nothing. Good morning, puppy guys and all.
Yeah, me too.
I haven't even finished my first cup of coffee yet. I'm like so lagging today. Yeah. I got up, made him breakfast, and I sat there staring at the television. I'm like, fucking sorry, this is unreal today. Just like, boom.
I know. And what day is it? Friday?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was Saturday.
I wouldn't have been on here if it was Saturday.
Oh yeah, that's right. Damn.
See, my allergy medicine hasn't even kicked in yet. I'm like,
because Chris said he was going to work Saturday. So I thought it was Saturday.
If Andrew works on Saturday, I'll be definitely up. You know that. I'll be texting you like, he's gone. I'm coming out to play.
Yeah. All right. Oh my God, I'm a day off.
All right. So the guy did the door yesterday. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, morning shift kicker.
It doesn't look the greatest. I wouldn't have paid $1,300 for it, but Andrew got to realize he'll get reimbursed back from the insurance company because we had to do it for emergency. I'm just waiting for the dude to email him with the paper receipt. The payment went through and that's showing, but he's got to do a detailed receipt the insurance company wanted.
I don't understand these people nowadays. They can't stand by their work. It should look like a brand new door.
The door is absolutely fine. Even I know, and Andrew knows, the door is like a good old metal door. There's not a dent in it. He didn't want to mess it up and re-drill other holes into it. And he couldn't find a plate that would go from the doorknob to the top lock, the middle lock. I mean, like a whole solid plate.
So why didn't he just contact your company where you live and see where they get them?
I don't know. And in the advertisement in there, it said it was in Brockton. Did you come all the way from Waltham? I'm like, what? You're going on call.
This whole boiler unit. When I called the other day, we didn't notice the water wasn't getting hot until I went to go do dishes.
Yep.
We're not using it for heat right now, so we wouldn't know. So, hours passed and I was doing dishes and I noticed the water wasn't staying hot. And we have a tankless, so it's instant hot water.
Cucumber salad.
Hey. I just saw it. I was just gonna say it just dropped, the cucumber salad.
Yep. Hello, the cucumber salad.
One, but when you get a tankless, it's instant hot water. So that's when I knew it wasn't working. And then I called them, and the lady's like, "Well, I don't know what could be causing that." She put me on hold several times, and they didn't even offer to come out and look at it.
What?
And it was I called the day they were supposed to come out and change my oil tank out, but we had canceled it.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, as a matter of fact, you guys were supposed to come to put my new oil tank in, but we can't. We canceled it because it's wet down there.
Mm-hmm.
But still, that didn't say to her, okay, it's a new customer, a $9,000 service we just did for them.
Yep.
We'll send someone out to look at it.
They should have been right out. Even if it was $1,000, they should have been right out.
Exactly. So she's like, well, if it happens again, let us know. What you did by flipping the breaker is good. But we shouldn't have to do that every time. I said 5 years, we had the boiler that came with the house. It was 60 years old plus.
I wonder if
we never had to do that.
I wonder if when the power got zapped out, if that did something to the circuit. Where's Bigfoot? He's an electrician, wouldn't he? Maybe.
Bigfoot. Yeah, Bigfoot was in here, but he's probably
okay, Sandra. I'll email you my phone number.
Hold on, Prepper Steading. I'm putting the link in there.
Mhm.
So I was doing dishes last night. All day I was doing dishes and it was fine. And then it seems like it's around 5:00.
Mhm.
It shut off again. And I was in the shower and I noticed that water wasn't hot. And
Wow.
I'm like, okay. So I went down, had to flip the switch.
I don't even look like I took a shower last night. God, I must have slept.
No.
So listen, I'm going to drop down for a minute and you guys take over for a second.
Well, if anybody comes in, I can't get them.
Oh, that's right. I'll look for that part.
You'll hear one of us yelling, "Way!"
I just want to call them before they get too busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, get them up there. Shoot, that's ridiculous.
Good morning, sunshines.
Good morning.
How's
Good morning,
everything?
Prepper.
Huh?
I gotta get my daily dose of this crack. Hold on, I gotta get this stupid piece of junk fixed.
Okay. You do what you gotta do. Angela, are you okay this morning?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm in another room because their kids are coming here. But yeah, I guess she's all right. She's still hanging on. You know,
Yep.
you just probably. I don't know. I say it'd be today. I'm all right now. Yesterday was rough.
I can't
You know.
hit it. But Gardner Josh says, "Why do I always show up and Lee is talking about a shower?" I can't hit it. Not my show. So I'm just gonna read it off.
Good morning, Gardner.
Morning,
Josh.
Gardner Josh.
Yeah, she's just. I haven't heard from him today, so I imagine she's just still sleeping. You know. So,
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think I'm gonna go up there. Maybe I'm gonna probably leave tomorrow sometime. Take about 5 hours to get there.
Wow.
Yeah, she's about 5 hours away from here.
I would.
Yeah.
I would. I didn't want to go up to the hospital and when my uncle was in because all the grandkids and the
Yeah.
like I'm a immediate family. Well, kind of. My mother, it was my great uncle. So it's my mother's uncle.
Yeah.
So she couldn't go up there because she's all
Yeah.
you
Well,
get-
she's actually at my cousin's house,
Mhm.
and they got her in a hospital bed. You know, so that's easier for them to help her. And
Yeah. It's,
but,
yeah. Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, which like she's laying there now, so it's nothing really to do except for
Mhm.
wait it out. I guess.
Prepper Stead, and I think you froze. So hopefully you still got the link if you.
There he is.
Yeah. I don't do it. I don't have the control. We can't see Lee, so who knows what she's doing behind the. No, I'm only kidding. You're like, oh, yeah, ready? Like, no.
She's on the phone. I can't believe she's having so much trouble with that heat.
I know.
The water heater.
It seemed to happen right after that tree got hit by the lightning across the street when they lost the power. What, like a week or two ago?
Yeah.
I think
I wonder
it
if they-
might have something inside of it.
Oh my God.
I hope
Could
not.
have. Could have.
Stomach is hurting today.
Oh.
What did I eat yesterday? Oh, I had fish. That's why.
Yeah.
Yum.
Damn. But
Good morning, everybody in chat.
good morning,
Doo-doo-doo.
Jean J. Hello.
She even, oh yeah, she put in description. So I was gonna say if anybody wants to come up, you'd have to wait a minute. But
Han Solo. Hello. Shift Kicker. Susan. Meg.
oh, you back?
I'm trying. I can't get this stupid thing to link up right.
Well, you sound all right. It might just be maybe your reception altogether.
It's Bluetooth
Oh, Shift Kicker. That's a.
this to this so I can hear you guys better.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah, Shift Kicker. That's a. That'd be good. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's just that you got to have a special. I guess a special thing to be able to work with different, with people like that,
Mhm. Yeah, my aunt, knowing how bad my uncle was, she just let hospice go because there was nothing much more they could do. He was
Right.
comfortable enough, and
Right. They're just, they're there to make them comfortable as they can until their time. Yeah.
yep, I did that
But
with.
I've always, I've had a couple of people in my family that's had hospice, and all of them,
Yep.
been nice. They're real good people.
Yeah, same here.
So-
And it's easier when they're there too, because when they do go, they can take all the stuff that they need to take that you're supposed to dispose of.
Right. Because you don't know, you're right. Well, you just,
Mhm.
it's hard. My dad passed, it was like that, and she was there to help my mom figure out what to, pour down the drain, or I don't know if they were supposed to do that, but
No.
they poured stuff down the drains, and
Yeah.
then she took it with her, or took whatever. Whatever.
Now, my mother-in-law, she passed in the hospital, so it was easier.
Right.
We still had all our stuff here, but they got just like drop-off boxes at police stations and stuff. You can put your medicines in. So
Well, yeah, because the medicines, they're not really supposed to. I don't think nobody's supposed to leave the house with them. I'm thinking that.
Or flush them either, because it goes right into the water system.
That's why we were like, how do you do that? You just poured it down the drain, so now it's gonna be, I don't know. It was crazy.
What am I drinking today?
Because he was, because my dad was on some strong stuff.
Yeah.
You
want to get rid of that so it doesn't get in the wrong hands too.
Yeah, he had the lung cancer, and then he had a spine, something in his spine. There's some kind of cancer in his spine before he passed. So. But yeah, he took a lot of medicine, and so I don't know.
Jeff Picker says she's done hospice care for 28 years. That's a really
wow.
God bless you for that.
Gosh, that is
a wicked hard job. I had to deal with two personally, me and the family member to do it. You know what I mean?
It's just, right. It's just the elderly anyway. It's kind of.
It does.
It wears you down. I was helping take care of my second husband's mom.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not mom, his dad. His dad had Alzheimer's and dementia.
Yeah. That's bad, and especially when you're not for me.
Trained.
It drains. But for me, with my husband, it was easier for him to talk to his mother than it was for me, because I wasn't the immediate family, but not just because of that, because they tend to go after the caregiver, the person with the dementia or Alzheimer's. Yes.
Well,
and it's a lot harder.
It's funny because his dad, we got really close when he would stay with us, and I was taking care of him like it was. We got really close. He really looked to me for help a lot of the time. He wanted me,
right?
He'd be like,
he knew you were already doing it. You know what I mean? He knew what you knew, that you knew what you were doing, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
Because he would be
in his head.
He would be over, and he'd stay with us, and he'd want to go see his wife. She'd be at the hospital, and he was at the very beginning stages of that.
Yeah.
And it was just so, it was hard. I was trying to explain to him, okay, we're gonna go, we'll see her soon, just trying to explain to him, and man, he wanted some overalls. I had to go find him overalls, the suspenders. He wanted suspenders so bad. I had to go find him some. And man, it was funny. I remember him, and the day he passed away, I can't believe this, because I'm I'm emotional person, but I was in the room with him when he passed. Like, I've never done that before.
Really? Yeah.
Like, I was in the room when he took his last breath.
Yeah.
That's like amazing. That's a gift just to be able to do that.
Yeah. I was there for my biological father. I was holding his hand at the same time, and my mother-in-law. I said the other day, my husband had to leave. He couldn't handle it. His excuse was, I'm gonna
right. Some people can't. I'm surprised.
Yeah, that's so he like left the hospital. He said he left the hospital. I think he went outside to have a cigarette.
Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning. All right, she's right there, man in the keyboard.
Morning, y'all.
Morning,
I got it
Susanna.
working.
And working, Susanna.
I got my headset working. Susanna.
Good morning.
Good
How
morning.
you doing today, girl?
Good. How are you, Angela?
Good. I'm pretty good today.
You still
I'm pretty good
I'll be
today.
back up in a minute. I'm just on the phone with them. They're trying to tell me it's my connection from my control panel from my breaker switches on the wall. No,
Tell them to come out and look
Doesn't
at it.
matter. They gotta figure out what's wrong with
they're
it.
gonna come out.
Either that or tell them, hey, if I get an electrician out here to tell you different, you guys are gonna have to pay for it.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, because I still have to have the fire marshal come out here when the new tank is installed.
Well,
Yeah,
how are you supposed to know what's the deal with it? They gotta come look at it and tell you.
They should be coming there to tell you, not telling you over the
Oh.
phone. They haven't even
I
looked
mean,
at it.
that's their specialty, not.
Yeah, how they?
Was that a big bump?
I'm sorry. Yeah, a little bit.
I would like.
I'm
I
sorry,
mean,
but
this is almost a $9,000
you can't-
job, so I really want to know what I need to deal with because the numbers are all reading and the lights are all on the boiler, except for. Okay, when I went down there the other day when this happened, the numbers are still showing on the boiler, but it said 92. But the little red switch, the little red dot at the bottom panel, on the bottom of it, where it says Becker, maybe, I think, or whatever the name. Yeah, there was no red dot on like it usually is. And that's what keeps going off. So, before I go calling an electrician, that I may not need and paying him, because we're not putting out any more money right now. I'm not doing it. This is a brand new boiler. And we did it based on you guys' recommendations when you came out to fill up our tank and look at our unit and say, oh no, you're going to need one eventually. And, it was running just fine. And I had a feeling, I said to my husband, I said, watch, let's do this in the summertime so that we're not stuck without heat in the winter if something goes wrong with this boiler. Yeah, and I would really like it if someone could take the time to explain what we need to look at, because they didn't do that. And I know I asked it and he's like, oh, it's self-explanatory. That didn't help me at all. But I understand they had been there since 9 o'clock and it was almost 7 or 8 o'clock at night and they were in a rush to get out. But we're new when it comes to this stuff. And
Stay till the job.
we don't touch anything on it because we don't know what to touch. And I'm assuming we're not going to be charged for this, correct?
Shouldn't be at all.
Okay, well. All right. Well, I mean, to have someone come out and check that, yeah,
Good morning, Rose. Megan.
we've not had this, and he's getting a little aggravating having to come home to go take a shower and there's no hot water and,
Can't do dishes. Well, we can, but prefer to do them with hot water. Laundry.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Got children in the house. Don't forget to mention you got kids in the house, Lee.
Yeah, we just flipped the
leaving
breaker
it
switch
again.
off and then right back on.
I'm leaving
And
it.
it stayed on for days the last time it happened until yesterday, because the first time it happened was the 11th. And then it just happened again yesterday, twice.
You can see it in my eyes.
I see your eyes. It's like you're staring through my soul.
Lee.
Calzone.
Turkey.
That's all, folks.
What's the safety word today? Pick one.
Pickle.
Ah, that's too old. Think of another.
Kumquat.
Cooper's Mayhem. How you doing? Haven't seen you in a little while. Hi, Sandra Moody.
Yeah, hi Heather. Okay, so
Hi, everybody
you
in the
guys
chat.
installed it on the 5th. And the reason you installed it was because we had a bunch of money and you guys had come out to maintenance our original one, which was still running fine, but the guy said we need a new tank eventually, and our boiler was old. I guess it was as old as the house, but it still ran perfect because the fire marshal came and said everything was fine. It was still running at 80-something% efficiency, but we knew we wouldn't have a lot of money like this again. So we said, all right, let's just update it. It would be more energy efficient. So the other day, and I'm trying to remember what day it went off on the 11th. It just stopped working. However, I'm trying to see in my notes here when we had a lightning strike across the street at a tree and a pole, and it knocked our power out for 3 hours. So I'm looking because I videotaped it. We have a YouTube channel, and it's the only way I can remember things is when I put it on YouTube. Hold on, I'm going to my okay, we lost power on the 8th.
Huh?
So it was July 8th.
Hold on, I gotta check my YouTube calendar.
For 3 hours. So everything was off. It just we didn't touch any buttons or nothing because we don't know how to reuse that boiler. They never showed us that. And so
too late.
the power came back on. We didn't think anything of, checking the boiler. We reset our clocks and all that. And because the power didn't come back on till 10 o'clock at night. So we just went to bed after that,
Street going.
And I had hot water all the way until the 11th. Because that's when I started writing my notes. The boiler shut down around 5:30, I think it was. Yep.
Don't tell them about the electric lightning.
Lee, you want to mute your mic?
She can't hear us, probably.
Oh. Just in case she has to go give it any kind of information, that way it doesn't go out over the channel.
Well, I got
live.
Yeah, y'all got your phones right there. You too. We can all text her at the same time. Mute your
Hi, chat.
Did you do it? Mute your mic. Are you on hold?
Yeah.
Don't tell them about the lightning again. Forget about it. Don't.
Too late.
Well, that's what I said too, but too late.
I'm waving hi, chat. You can see it in my eyes.
We'll wait for her. Ready?
This is for
When I
Angela,
called
y'all.
The first time, one of your women said that it was happening to a lot of people.
Hey,
That,
Angela.
I remember that because I wrote that down. She said she didn't know what to tell me, but that if it happened again to call.
Look for
And she goes, it was happening to a bunch of people. I know she said that. So
probably a refund for the units.
okay. Yeah. Yeah, across the street.
Susanna, tell the people on the other end of the phone not to
Alright.
listen to her when she mentions
Yeah,
about.
because it happened on the 11th. I called on the 12th because what we did was when we noticed it, I'm like, well, Chris, maybe we need to just reflip the electrical panel tabs on there for the boiler. And when we did that, it kicked right on, and it stayed on from the 11th until yesterday. It went off twice.
Her
Well,
boiler's
the fuse doesn't switch. You know how when it shuts, when a fuse goes, it'll flip that switch back over? It doesn't do that. It stays where it is. I have to manually do it. And I noticed that on the box, that green box that has numbers on it on the boiler, it goes all the way down to 92 or in the 90s or something. And then as soon as we flip the breaker box, it goes back up and it starts. You can hear the boiler kick on because it kicked on the 11th and it stayed on until yesterday. All right. And what is it that they have to do?
What are you doing out there? Maybe it sound like there's 10 people out there, buddy. Hi. Hi.
Good morning, Mr. Tobias.
Morning, everybody in the chat.
Say hi. Say hi, Bubba. This is when he wants you to come up behind him.
Yeah.
He's your baby. Say hi. Say hi.
And big old doggy right there.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, in all the years we've lived here, it's been 5 years with our old boiler. We've never lost hot water once.
You want it?
But we've also never had a lightning strike either. And it now I am not familiar with all this and how it works. It was on a power line and a tree right next to it. Apparently it hit twice. So it's not something that the town would have to pay for? Yeah. Only because we just dished out almost $9,000 for this boiler. Jeez.
I'm so glad I live in Florida.
You know how it is in Mass.
Yeah, because this was a big hit for us when we bought this thing, and my husband is just getting back to work, so it's like, oh my God. All right.
Yes,
his name?
leaving in South Carolina. I'll find out.
Good evening to you,
Yeah.
Cooper's Mayhem. Because you're in Aussie and it's 9 p.m. there.
So ask for Heather. All right. Yeah, because we have you guys coming out. What happened when you guys delivered the boiler? It was raining that day, and the oil tank slipped down the stairs and got dented. And so now when the fire marshal came to do this inspection that he had to do after it was all done, he said, nope, you need a new tank. And I was like, and it was holding the oil. I was like, just fine with it. And I didn't call you guys back. It wasn't a big, huge dent or anything, but it was all the way down the side. And he's like, nope. He called right away from my basement to you guys. And I'm like, yeah.
Shaky. Well, they can't.
Oh, see, I didn't even think of that, to be honest with you. So that got scheduled for the other day, but we had gotten water in the basement a little bit. So I called and I'm like, no, I don't want the same thing happening. What you guys with slipping on the stair, and it was raining that day as well again. So I'm like, no, I push it. So we pushed it till August 31st. And the reason we got this boiler when we did was so that it would be all up and running before the winter when we needed our heat. And and we knew of any issues before that. So now this is just, my husband's more aggravated because I just keep going to flip that switch. But he's like, every time he comes home to take a shower, there's no water. Mhm. Yeah. Right, right. And if there's anything, because that was another issue too, is when the guys came to install this, I asked them not to leave right away,
Look at
but
Devin.
stay, let me know when they were done and kind of walk me through.
Lee, kick the guy out of boot the guy.
Yeah, they didn't. He said the words he gave me was, it's self-explanatory and there's a manual hanging up. And I saw the manual.
Yeah. All right. Whatever, Devin, to you too.
Yeah, because we don't touch any buttons. We've never touched a button on that thing yet because we don't know what we're looking at.
Did you get him?
You little punk.
You know, they talk about themselves like that too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I can't even see the
Didn't know
chat.
that. They should have just said that. They just
You
said,
know,
"Oh, it's pretty self-explanatory," and there's the manual hanging up.
The
And
same kid from last time that I had once before.
Ah,
now, are they allowed to tell us what each part of it does, or like what There's a I
Such a
think there's
great
a
point,
red
yeah.
button on top of something, and there's some that light up on the top. And
don't touch the red button.
yeah.
When you can, look at the private chat whenever you can.
I didn't even know there was one on there. That's the thing. Oh, all right. All right. It's good to know this stuff.
They shouldn't even be allowed if they're backstage. They should not even be allowed to type anything.
Yeah.
All right. Sick bird.
You guys won't see it.
Yeah. And that's exactly why we haven't touched a thing on it, because we don't know what we're looking at. And I had to go grab the manual, and it's sitting on my kitchen table. I haven't even opened it yet, to be honest, because when I flipped that breaker switch, it came back on. And I just woke up a little while ago, and I haven't even checked to see. I did go down there, and it was said 180 something on the number dial. There's a electronic number thing. That
No, with wrenches, just get ready.
water on
I got my hand going too.
It's first stopped on the 11th, and it was fine until yesterday. So if it was an electrical thing, it probably should have shut off. It's hot water now.
Lord, oh, Lord.
It would have shut off right away and not waited 4 days. Oh.
Okay. Bye. Hope
Right. So I'll call at 1 o'clock. I'll ask for Heather, and then you can, do your thing. I appreciate you explaining all this to me, because we have no idea, and it's a payout for us. It's, we don't, and I was so hesitant to do it, and I went on the recommendation of you guys when they came to do my maintenance and my regular maintenance on it, and the cleaning that we get done, and when I even called the fire marshal after you guys left, and I said, do I need to do this right now? And he told me, go downstairs and look at what your efficiency is, and it was 83. And for a 60-year-old boiler that was with the house when it was built in 56, he said that's still really good. But it was
Hiccups.
I was going to say somebody hiccuped.
exactly my thought. And I said, you know what? And they kept saying, oh, it's going to be more energy efficient. And so I said, let's just do it. We saved up the money and we did it. And I said, let's do this in the summer so that if there's any problems, we're not going without heat. It's all fixed. it's all taken care of and set up and running, and any problems, they can work it out before the winter comes. So yeah, oh, we didn't have any problems from May until this past storm we had. So yeah. Yeah. All right. I appreciate it, Heather. Thank you so much. I'll call back later. Thank you. Oh, thank you. You too. Bye-bye.
Hey, guess what? Guess what? Guess what?
What?
Late.
You had that kid that was in mine before.
Devin, I know. I booted him out.
What
No.
I did, that's why yesterday when you hit that tab to go boot them out, it shows you then their real name right up top. You should have called them out.
Devonshire. It was
Well,
Devonshire.
Hey,
Devin,
Lee.
Devin, the YouTuber.
Because you
Hey,
change
Lee.
your name when you come in.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. All right.
Go ahead, Prepper.
Yeah, go ahead.
I just want to say, no more phone calls while we're up here. You're cutting into our daily lives. We're here to say hi to our friends. And that was just rude. I mean, how dare you?
Come fix my problem. Come fix my problem, and I'll stay on.
She
We're all
gonna
in this together.
give you. I haven't had a cup of coffee yet. Just got up and shoosh.
We go what she goes through.
I could not have made that phone call without at least a half a pot of coffee in me already.
Well, okay, so this is the deal. I'm not looking at chat right now. I'm sorry, guys, because I'm
That's
talking.
okay.
But so we had that new tank and boiler put in on the May 5th, May 4th. No problems with anything. Then the power went out for that lightning strike on, I wrote it down, July 8th.
Yeah.
So when all the power came back on, everything was fine. We just went down and we had hot water. Everything was fine. And then the 11th, we had no hot water. We noticed it when I was going to do dishes. So I went down and I was looking at the boiler. We don't know what we're looking at, so we didn't touch any buttons. We flipped the breaker switch on our electrical panel and it kicked back on and it worked fine until the 15th, which was yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed there was no hot water to do the dishes. So I went down and I hit the breaker switch again and we had hot water. And then again at 9 o'clock, it went out, 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Okay, explain to me. You said you have a instant water tank, right?
Yeah.
Endless.
Okay. Tankless water heater.
Yep.
Okay. Is that separate from the boiler unit? The boiler is just your heat, right?
Heat and hot water.
Heat and hot water?
Yeah, they installed the new
Okay.
tankless. They installed the new tankless as well with it.
Okay. But is it all one unit
Yep.
or are they two separate units?
I think it's one unit. They didn't explain nothing to me, and I asked them that when they installed this. They didn't say, and I found out that they're not allowed to tell us anything about it.
Oh, hell no.
No.
So
What do you mean they're not allowed to tell you anything about it?
that's
Because
just what she
see,
said.
that's
They're only technicians. They're not allowed to explain the part. Explain how it works to us.
Oh, that's BS.
So
yeah, I agree. Because I was an automotive technician and I've done heating and air conditioning and all kinds of different things.
she said to me that
No.
she thinks it's an electrical issue, that when they repaired the lines, there's not enough power coming for the boiler.
That would have been present and evident from day one.
Exactly.
If it was a
what I
lack of
said.
power, not
I-
something that would just come later on,
You know what?
unless you got a line that went bad.
You know what I think? When they slipped and dented it, That could have been some damage there.
No,
And-
they dented the oil tank.
yeah, but then when the
That's just a little
electricity,
holding tank.
but then when the electricity went out, it finished the job. You know what I mean?
He said, what she said to me to do is to call
Yep,
at
Stony.
1 o'clock and call and ask for the service manager, JJ, but ask for her first because she sits right next to him
Mm-hmm.
because she doesn't want to send someone out and charge me $110 to tell me that it is electrical problem. She wants me to be able to put my money where it needs to go to fix it first and not be paying for a diagnosis that's going to tell them anyway that it's an electrical issue.
Okay, that's real simple. You're a brand new, you just spent $9,000 with the company. I'm sorry, I'll send a technician out and pay him to double check all our stuff and make sure it's not on our end and say, hey, you're going to need an electrician. And
Right.
there's no charge for this.
I could
That's a
see
good
that.
company. But then
Yeah.
again, you're up in Massachusetts.
And
When I
then-
did heating and air conditioning, we didn't leave until the customer was confident and comfortable that they knew how it was going and knew how to turn it on, make it work, all the different features and functions.
Yeah.
Yep. And she
We
said,
took pride in our shit.
she said they can't even tell you where the pilot is to turn the gas on. If it's a gas one, they're not allowed to.
Oh, hell no.
My husband
You don't
even
tell me
said,
that.
my husband even said that that's weird, and he's agreeing with Pepper Steading.
I'm going to call the inspector actually
Okay.
right now.
You need to, you look at Susan Yaski because she's been saying she wishes she was closer to help you. There's no electrical parts in the boiler. Tank has no electrical parts in it. And
Well,
she-
some of them do have an electrical line to them because the newer ones have the LED displays and stuff, shows like your
yeah,
efficiency
that's
and all
on
that
the
stuff.
outside.
Yeah, I
But
have an
usually
LED
that's like
box.
110.
I have an
Yeah.
LED box that when the hot water is where it needs to be, it's like 182 or somewhere.
Yep.
But when it was no hot water, it said 90. I'm gonna, do you want me to end this stream or can I just drop down?
You
So I
want
can
me-
make a phone call.
You want me to just back back
It's
up?
up to you.
I'll come
Up to
back
you.
on.
It's your stream, sweetie.
Just give me a few minutes on the phone. That's all.
The only thing
no
is
problem.
you just
We'll
gotta
talk shit in the background.
you just gotta
That's
pay
fine.
attention to trolls and stuff. That's it.
Yeah, I see them when they
Yeah.
pop up in the screen at the bottom.
Yeah, my husband used to install them too, and he said that's wrong. They are supposed to, like Pepper Steading said,
Mhm.
that they would take pride in what they were doing, and they're supposed to tell you everything and make sure you know everything about it before they leave.
Mhm.
Yep.
Oh, hold on. I gotta do traveler's insurance.
I'm gonna call the inspector right now. I'm just gonna drop my camera. I'll watch the main screen. I have you guys muted because when I'm on the phone, I can't hear. So I can't hear what you're saying to me or saying at all until I put my speaker back on.
Right.
But I will call. I'm gonna make a phone call
Okay.
real quick. He may not even be in the office. I'll be back. You guys talk amongst yourselves.
Hey, Stony
Okay,
Acre Home.
I promise I'll behave.
Where's my videos? Where's my TikTok videos?
Oh, God, TikTok. Hey, Susanna.
Hmm.
Susanna, I was going to say, tell your husband don't be eavesdropping on our lives, but he agreed with me and said I was right. So thank you, Mr. Susanna.
Susanna.
His name is Stuart.
Stuart,
Yeah,
Mr. Susanna.
did you say Stuart?
Yes.
Okay. Well, howdy, Stuart.
How's it
I
going?
appreciate it's going all right. You're one
Hey,
lucky
Stuart.
ass man, dude. I saw the pictures of what she cooks. I'm jealous. I am so jealous.
Thank you.
he's still laying down. He's got to get up for work in a little bit.
Oh, he's like, oh,
Oh, that must be nice. I got woke up at about 4 o'clock this morning. Pennsylvania State Trooper beating on my door.
Well, she's
you gotta
2
move
hours.
your truck. This
behind.
is for car parking.
She's 2 hours
Behind me.
behind us. Yeah. What's
I
what
know
is
that.
it?
I'm a truck driver, sweetie.
Tell me.
I know you are.
I don't know.
I'm a truck driver too.
Don't.
You act like a truck driver.
You do local or over the road?
I do local.
Nope.
So I've been
No,
working
sir. You keep that
13,
shit.
14 hours a day every day.
You keep that shit. Most of the I live in Florida, so local drivers, we generally, like in Florida, they don't pay squat for local drivers. But like dealing with all that traffic every day in those cities and things like that, oh, I'd lose my mind. I barely do it out here over the road without wanting to choke the snot out of somebody.
Yeah, I have a local route. I go from Denver to Colorado Springs 3 times a day.
Mm.
I like that area. Not Denver. I don't like Denver. Denver got too many stupid people in it. I swear to God, they all get high on pot and drive around. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. Let's all go rush up to the highway. But like going out through Vail Pass and stuff. Oh, God, it is such a beautiful drive going out through there.
Oh yeah.
Except in the wintertime on the weekends.
Yes.
And that's because everybody from Denver wants to go rush out to the ski slopes and they block up the freaking highway. Going,
Yeah.
let's see, it's going west on 70 on a Saturday morning sucks, and going east Sunday afternoon sucks.
Yep.
Because they're all headed back to the damn city. Sunday, we're going to go home now. It's like, Jesus, God almighty. Well, that's awesome. We get to meet Mr. Susanna. We get to meet the lucky man that gets all that scrumptious food.
All that good food, shoot.
I know. I'm jealous. Oh, hold on. I didn't say it right. I'm so jelly.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna get me like a really cool picture to put up or something, so I can just cut my camera off so people can't see me. Like, you don't know what I'm doing in the background.
Oh, Barbara. Oh my God.
Oh,
That
that's
coffee
good
good?
coffee. Oh, hell yeah, it is. If I didn't have my coffee, there'd be a whole lot of dead people out here. I'd run them over. Just get somewhere, get me a cup of coffee. Oh,
My dad used to carry this big green thermos.
Stanley.
Big green, yeah.
Stanley.
And he would make it so strong, like black strong, you know.
I don't
Texas
like my
tea.
coffee super strong, unfortunately. Like, I can drink stronger coffees, but I have to be careful because, oddly enough, as I've gotten older, strong coffee gives me freaking heartburn.
Yeah, I don't know. He liked it so strong.
Oh,
It was
God. My,
Dad, what is wrong?
that's a roughneck there. That's like my wife's grandfather. Man, he's not with us anymore. He passed away, but he would make a pot of coffee. Okay, you know, you got your white paper filter, right? You stick that down inside the little filter holder. He would fill the white filter to the top with coffee grounds. Or like maybe like he might leave like that much space, but he just keeps scooping it in, and when he got done, when it poured, it usually had like chunks in it. It poured like used motor oil, but thicker. You stir it up with your spoon and then let go of the spoon and just stand there.
Nice. That was fast. The insurance company called back about the door. They already cut the check.
Damn.
Wow.
We paid for it last night because the guy got done. And
No, she's
We knew
not.
we would get the money back.
And that guy,
And
she's
the guy
not.
charged us 13, but we got 14.82, but minus the $500 deductible. And then the guy said from the insurance company, when we go to court, ask the judge to suggest to for the homeowner to give us the $500 deductible back.
Yeah. What happened to your door?
My neighbor last week decided to go on a psycho rage and try to boot in my door.
Yeah.
Oh, you need a shotgun.
I need a lot more than that around here. I need all the junkies to get the fuck out. Sorry, excuse me.
Ooh, you dropped an F-bomb on Lee's channel?
Bad for me.
That's okay. I did it earlier without realizing.
I just did it now too out of frustration.
I dropped a what the fudge bomb. Dude, seriously, man?
Yeah.
50 feet in front of me? God
then-
dang.
Now he's got this other person coming to take care of the house. That's also another. I was like, and she didn't even get a ticket for parking in the wrong spot. We have marked spots. Owners park in one spot and visitors park in another.
Visitors get it. Yeah.
Mhm.
Because we pay for our parking spots. That comes with the condo fees. They don't.
Right.
I think she's still
Han Solo, I didn't make it last night because I wasn't feeling well, but I'm making the pizza today. I was gonna make the calzone, but the kids want pizza, so I'm just gonna make the pizza.
Yeah.
Okay, well, what time is it? Dinner? Because I'll be there.
Yeah, no kidding.
Be
I
about
gotta
18 hours. I'll be there in 18 hours.
I gotta deliver this load and then I'm picking up my next load. I'm headed to Texas. But I can make a detour. I mean, Colorado's not really that far from Texas. I can probably be there by Monday.
I have to freeze the pizza.
Oh, Susanna,
No, she can make it.
you said the other day your husband, without being asked or anything, went to the store and picked up the stuff to make the calzones and stuff with.
Right?
Yeah, is he still sitting there close by where he can hear?
Yeah, he's right here.
Hey, Stuart,
Yeah.
stop doing that shit. You're making the rest of us look bad, dude. Come on.
When it's that
God,
good, you gotta
shit.
have it.
Man, tell you what. I swear, guys these days, they just don't think of the other men out there anymore. It's all me, me, me.
Of course. So you have to be.
He's like, man, the hell with y'all. My woman cooked good food. I like it.
Mhm.
Y'all cry about it. Look at the pictures. Cry some more, and I don't care. I gotta say, if my wife cooked like that all the time, shit. I was telling Susanna, I said I'd have to have 2 jobs. This job to pay all the bills. The second job to buy groceries.
You need a third job to go to the gym from eating it all.
Yeah, no kidding. What's your third job? I'm a towel boy at the gym, but I get to lift weights and stuff for free all day. As long as I wash them towels and hand them out in timely, I can go and get my workout in. Well, when we met, I weighed 165 pounds. I weigh 420 now,
That's
but I'm getting it off.
No, you don't.
I tried homemade liposuction. In fact, that shop bag just wasn't that strong. I'm here to tell you, that basted needles hurt like hell. Dear God,
All right.
I am retarded
Turn
today.
my thing back on.
Ah! Lee's back. Oh, Jesus. Everybody behave. Shh.
Yeah, I had to leave a message for the fire inspector, so hopefully he'll call me back.
Watch it be Friday, his day off. Or
Yeah, no
Which is
kidding.
fine. We'll just keep hitting when it goes out. We'll just keep hitting the breaker switch.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to know exactly where we have to
Eventually,
spend
Chris
the
will get
money.
used to
Not,
them cold showers.
I don't want to have to keep dishing out money to find out it's something else.
Oh, the homeowners insurance
Oh,
just
yeah.
called. They cut a check for us already for the door. So, and minus the deductible. And then they suggested when we go to court about the guy that the homeowner pay us the deductible back. So
Yeah.
it's up to the judge.
Let's just hope your homeowner's insurance don't cancel you now.
No, they won't. No, they won't, because we're in good standing. We pay it. It's only like with
It
travel.
don't matter. It don't matter how much you pay. I've never used my homeowner's insurance, and everybody up here, when they use their homeowner's insurance, all of a sudden you get canceled for some reason.
Yep.
Right,
That's
because
a
you made
very
them spend their
well-known
money.
fact.
It wasn't our fault, and they said they are going to go after the other homeowners. They have to anyway, because it's
Yeah.
in court and everything. Which their end will go up in rates, so their price will go up because it's on their end. So it's their
Freaking
tenant that
mental
did it.
people.
They're responsible for them. Will go up because it's. Hi. So,
Hey, Mama Bear.
did you get your truck, by the way?
Yes,
How is it?
it's great. It's sitting in the driveway right now.
Nice.
Hey, Mama Bear.
Did you get your truck, by the way?
Yes. Oh shoot! Hold on a second. It's great.
There we go. Hi. No deja vu. No.
Morning.
I'm just reading through the comments. I am going to talk to, I did, Susan, I am going
I
to
got
tell the
it.
fire inspector when he calls me back.
Yeah. Definitely tell the inspector, see what he said, what his view is on it too. Because that wouldn't be a good thing for a company to be telling you they can't tell you anything about anything.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I don't like that. I'd be fine.
By
with the
law, they're
company.
not allowed to show how everything works.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
It's in
If
your
If
house.
you're-
That would be the first question. Let me start off with, I have a major question for you.
Yeah, well, I mean, here's how I'm looking at it. A, you bought and paid for that, so you are the sole owner of that unit.
Is there a
And-
warranty with it?
Huh?
Warranty?
There's warranty.
I don't even
you
know.
Damn well. Lee,
Yeah.
here's a little piece of
Mama
advice.
Bear.
Read the manual.
I got the manual right here.
I
Oh,
wonder,
God.
and we were wondering if the reason why they couldn't explain it by law is because they're hiring other people to go install it.
No, it was their people. They all had Charlton uniforms on them.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, they should be able to explain to you, things to pay attention to, like if it's got a pilot light,
I
the
would-
pilot light gets blown out through whatever reason, basement
Mhm.
floods,
Mhm.
you get a strong wind that pops through a door or something. You need to know what to look for and how to redo it, how to vent that gas out so that it doesn't build up in there and blow you up.
Yep.
I'm sorry, but
And
and I
also,
think a lot of these companies do this stuff to women because in a lot of instances, most women do not understand this stuff. I used to see it all the time as an auto mechanic, and
Yep.
it pissed me off. I hated it because guys would take advantage. Oh, you need brakes, you need this, you need that, and the woman's like, especially a single woman that doesn't have a husband or a boyfriend in her life that knows about these things. They're targets, and I don't agree with that. I don't, I used to tell them flat out, no, you don't need that shit.
look it up online and see if there's any recalls on that model. You have the manual right there. You got the model serial number and everything right there.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. Good one, Irish. Good one.
Because what she
That's why we keep you around.
what we were saying when we were listening to her phone calls, that other people have mentioned that before of that situation
Yeah.
happening. There's got to be some kind of recall. And even Susan Yasky says Lazarus Holmes said if your tank, no wait, where'd she go? She worries because the breaker flipping is a warning that something is wrong. Yeah,
But the breaker's not flipping.
It's
That
not.
that knob
Lee
is
said
not
they
flipping.
trip it.
You're redoing it by tripping it.
That
No.
knob on the breaker box is not moving. I have to
Okay.
go and shut it off and turn it back on.
Yeah, but that still means there's something wrong on the other end. It might not be flipping the breaker because there's not enough power to it, like she might have said too. But why should you have to do that to make more power come to it, and then all of a sudden it drains out? So there's something on the other end, on the tank's end, But yeah, no, I would look it up to see if there's any recalls because
Okay, so it's an OWB oil fire water boiler, and then on here it is the Genesis model 12V Beckett
right,
and
wait a
then the
minute.
hydrostat.
Wait a minute. Start off with the OWB. What?
So Williamson Thermoflow cast iron oil burner. Limited warranty.
Yeah, there you go.
And then this is the Beckett Advanced Oil Burner Control. And then we have the hydrostat. That's the box that shows numbers, and it was down to 90 when we had no hot water. And the AFG oil burner manual. There's so many here.
Is it a Hydrostat 3000?
Hydrostat model 3150.
Controller for slant/fin boilers.
But this thing here has a little red dot over here when it's on, and that keeps going off.
Well, there's one for the 3000 that says a hazard, a malfunction in the recall controller can cause the boiler to overheat, posing a fire hazard. It's a what? 30
3150.
3150.
I believe she is what the model number she said, 3150.
3150.
3150 problem. Well, you can go on YouTube for videos with that. For problems, if you just type in Hydrostat 3150 problems plus troubleshooter manual. Let me type in recall. Urgent, no heat, hydrostat 3200, keeps on indicating LWCO. 3150 home at Universal.
The thing is I don't even know what I'm reading.
You got 4 things to look at.
Yeah.
Words. They're words. I know the answer to that one. Oh.
Well,
Come on. For once, I want to be the smart kid.
Well, one of them said lifetime warranty with it, right? As long as you're owning that house, the next owner would then probably either lose it or it would roll in. But good morning, Milkmaid.
20 years.
I can't see the chat, but good morning, everybody.
Dawn Light.
Morning, y'all.
The limited warranty runs for 20 years. The parts limited warranty runs from 1 year from the date of your install.
You're still within that. It's only been a
Good
couple.
morning, Milkmaid.
Boiler problems, Milkmaid.
Yeah, so if it's under warranty, what are they talking about having to charge you to come out? I'm sorry, but I'd be talking, I'd be telling somebody, I got my information here. It says I got warranty. Why
It
y'all
says
talking
it
about
through the
charging me?
Williamson company, the boiler company.
Right. And if they're licensed installers for that company, they come out, they fix the problem, and they just charge it back to Williams.
Yep.
Or you call Williams, the
Yep.
company that manufactured it, and let them find somebody in your area to send out.
Right. Which
And then when they come out,
yeah.
And if they come out and say, oh, well, you got to write us a check today. No, I called the company that manufactured it.
Mm-hmm.
They called you and sent you out. You could get your check from them, not me, because they said it was covered under warranty and it would be no cost to me.
Good morning, Moonlight. Good to see you up here.
I knew I should have just left the old boiler in there.
Well, I mean, if it was suggested from both the fire marshal, well, no, the fire marshal said it was fine, right?
Yeah, 83% efficient. But at the same time, trying to do better and be more efficient, especially with fuel oil, because I know those prices are going to go up soon too, if they haven't already.
Oh, they have over here across the street. They went up another 10 cents.
Don't doubt it. But, you know, I understand what they were trying to do. We've got the money to do it now. Let's do it. And, you know, make things a little better and cheaper in the long run for us.
I would call Williams the manufacturer.
Manufacturer, yeah. Look in the book under warranty. It should have a number in there, sweetie.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Are you
them.
overwhelmingly?
Nope. Where'd you go, Mama Bear?
Oh, and I got a bone to pick with Lee.
There you are.
I got a bone to pick. I was the first one in her live stream this morning. The first one. I left the first comment. She said hi to Joe.
No, I'm looking right
like,
at it, and the first
what?
comment that
Because
popped
he's
up
got a
on my
wrench?
thing says,
Well, maybe on your end, but on my end, it showed me as being the first one in.
oh
And when
yeah,
I
in
came
my
in, it said
YouTube
zero.
studio, you're the first comment, but on my StreamYard, it was you were
Yeah.
second.
Yeah. Oh, stream.
Oh, you got one and
Oh, I
two.
see.
Yeah, because I have to look at
Yeah, I
to
was
see
in
you
first
guys
and
real
second
time.
place.
Like my YouTube StreamYard lags,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
so I
I
have
was
to
just
see you
teasing
over
anyways,
on
it doesn't-
StreamYard.
I was just teasing anyways. It don't make me a shit difference.
Are
I don't
you
care if you never say
overwhelmingly-
hi to me again. Eh.
Wow, my stomach's acting like I gotta feed it or something.
Now, see, he left. It's something with StringYard.
It's either StreamYard. We know he's in a bad. He's driving, so that's.
Oh, that's true. I mean, I just disappeared and I came back and I didn't touch it. So
I know that's happened before. It could be.
it wants me to ghost today.
He'll get himself back up here.
Oh, now he's beside me.
Look at poke him, get him.
I'll be right back. I just want to run downstairs real quick for a minute.
Okay. Yep. We're all here. We can look up numbers too. Just write everything down, and we'll be like, "Ooh."
Guess that'll teach me to talk trash, won't it? Yeah, oh, we'll talk back. Okay. Bye.
It kicked Mama Bear out like for 2 seconds. She's like, "Hello, I've been on here since the beginning, and I haven't got booted once. I don't think. I'm not buffering or anything, right? I don't have the circle.
No.
Okay. Susanna. Oh, somebody else is trying to come in too. Watch
Yeah.
private chat to see who it is.
I'm always booting myself out.
Oh, don't do that, Susanna. You don't have any food on your icon today.
Yeah, yesterday the calzone accidentally booted itself out.
Yeah,
Oh no.
she runs it from her phone. I've done that. How many
Oh.
times did I do it all the time? Everybody, I would be like, "Hey, hold on. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Hey, I heard
Hey, Christopher.
that
Hi.
Ontario had a tornado this morning.
They had one in Barrie.
Yes,
The
there.
police are still confirming it. And what part of the Fujitsu scale it belongs to.
Mm-hmm.
So that's up.
Yep.
That is what severe weather we have.
Yep. Now, is that unusual to have that a tornado in that area?
Not for Barrie. Not for Barrie. They
Okay.
do have a lot of strong winds. Trees are bent all over the place.
Yeah.
That's a normal thing. Especially in winter, they get a lot of high winds.
Okay. So you guys are okay though. That's good.
Yeah. Actually, Barrie's quite far from us.
Okay.
Maybe 5 or 6 hours.
Okay. D's would be okay too, right?
Oh, he should be fine.
Okay, good.
He should be all hunkered down in his bunker and stuff. But the reason why I was late, I was reading an email, and it was talking about the interruptions we have since July the 1st.
Yeah. Okay.
Elon, they switching over to Elon Musk system.
That's why.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
A
Well, that's the
popsicle.
reason what was given. And also, we have noticed that our internet is much better than it used to be.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. And also, I didn't know Elon Musk owns PayPal, or he started PayPal.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I didn't know.
I didn't know that.
nor did I.
Hmm.
I got a pretty lengthy email. I read a lot of it,
Yep.
but not all of it.
That's good though that you told
Yeah.
us that have.
Yeah, so we can't chalk everything up to YouTube censoring us.
You can't hear us?
That's okay.
So we can't say it's YouTube all the time, but most of the time we can point out things to them.
Yeah. Poke him in the
So,
ear. Maybe he'll hear. No.
Yay. Okay.
So in the future, we probably enjoy
When it's
much
playing on the
better
phone
internet.
speaker with the window open, I can't hear. And my headset wants to be a jerk and not connect half the freaking time.
Chris was just.
And now I'm probably running out of signal, so nobody can hear me.
Chris was just telling us something really important about the internet. Did you hear that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, no, it was kind of hard
If
to
he
hear.
doesn't mind, I'd greatly appreciate.
Elon Musk.
We might have less dropouts of
And now
Pepper
signal.
Steady. We can hear his golden voice.
Hear his golden voice?
We're
Golden voice.
They
I
need to
hear.
scramble that dude.
since July the 1st, we've been switching over from one system to another. So we switch.
Now I'm breaking up again.
Okay.
Okay, you're coming through clear now.
Okay. So we're switching
Yeah,
over
technology.
systems now from
4 to
the
5G.
current- No, from a current system to Starlink. So we have gonna have better coverage of you, and we're gonna have maybe better coverage of everybody here. So
I thought Starlink was privately owned.
It's
But that's
No.
It's free.
Elon Musk, yeah. You're
Elon
talking-
Musk, yeah.
He started it.
Okay.
Now it's being
Yeah.
shared. The first people to have it is maybe the U.S. military.
Huh,
Okay.
well, go figure.
Yeah,
Well, they got to
they're
say
a privileged bunch of people.
right. But then does that mean our privacy is still?
I don't know. They
Because he's
can
a
touch
little.
on privacy.
He's a little-
Hopefully, Pepper Steady can benefit from it.
Yep. You can drive and talk to us all day long now without cutting out.
Yeah. Can
Except
hear
I'm
your
on
golden
Verizon.
voice.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter what you're on.
Yeah.
Okay.
That powers everything, basically. Like for the reception and stuff.
Did
And
y'all
I-
hear that we went to not Elon Musk, Jasara and Asara yesterday? Have
I
y'all heard that?
about it. I
What is-
heard about it.
What is that?
It's free. It's the money system that they're switching over to from the corporation to the Corporation of America back to the Constitutional of America,
Oh, okay.
and
Like-
they're going to get they're people that are on Social Security or on disability are going to get more money. We all get money.
Woo.
So I don't know. I mean,
I don't know how that's
hope
gonna work.
Kind of sounds like socialism, not constitution.
no,
No, it's not.
it's not.
It's something
sounds
which
like
is
it, but-
promised to us.
It's money
Like,
they've stolen from us, like our birth certificate, our marriage certificate, everything, fishing license, everything they've stolen from us is going to be given back to us.
So that's a good thing.
Somebody gonna eradicate
Land
the
taxes.
Democrats?
They're
One,
being
two, three.
Just
Well,
being-
actually, I can't even
taxes
say
alone
that. Somebody going to eliminate the government.
they're being herded into they started with the small people, then they went to the medium-sized people. Now they're working on the higher in public service. They are all being rallied up into cages
Okay,
and dealt with.
got you.
Morning,
Now,
Susie D.
I heard England has switched to the gold standard.
And Australia was supposed to switch. We were supposed to hear about something at 4:00 this morning. I'm not on time schedules. I'm not on time frames, but
Yep.
it's supposed to switch from Australia to us. Now, I don't know if it happened or not. I'm ignorant as far as that's concerned, but I'm hearing things and piecing puzzles, putting the pieces together.
Okay.
Now,
Well, some things I would be cautious of believing, because you're talking about. I mean, if you're talking about like taking out basically almost the entire U.S. government from a local level all the way up to a federal level, I mean that actually would be considered like an insurrection. I mean, that would be like a military coup, taking people out of office, out of power, and putting who they wanted in there. I mean, you're talking like that would literally fall under like a third world kind of ordeal.
Well, it's been done in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, but you've got to think this is the United States of America here, not Saudi Arabia.
Well, they might be
I mean, which is a lot larger base, is what I mean.
like what happens
Lee.
is that it's
Give me some
was
cucumbers.
successful there, and it's going to be successful here.
The problem with that is, I mean, you would literally have to go to a full-blown civil war situation to even attempt it here. Just because the simple fact of you have, you know, in a county, you've got cities, little towns, each one's got their own little governmental structure. So you've got it from the town to the city, to the county, then to the state. And then from the state, you go up to federal level.
Reese, protest and a mandatory.
Yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna drop down. Crazy, do you want to do a live? That way you guys can talk about this more? Because
Yeah.
I don't want to really talk about this on my channel.
I was saying.
Oh, we can switch the subject.
corn. Street corn.
No, I'd
He's got
rather
stuff
go
to
on
do.
Crazy's channel because if that guy calls me, then I won't have to keep dropping down out of my own channel.
Yep.
You know, that's kind of rude.
Okay.
You're gonna try.
Hey, no problem. No problem at all.
You're gonna try to call the boiler company itself, the main.
No.
Oh, okay. If they keep on giving you the runaround from the company that put it in, then call the boiler company. themselves.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the fire marshal to call me back. He's a really good guy, and
Yep. Yeah. Didn't you guys say it was the same fire marshal you guys had for the boiler that was across the street for the
Mhm.
light or something?
yep.
That's
I'm
cool.
gonna get all my information first before I do anything, and
Mayhem. We're gonna flip over to my channel. So
Yeah.
go there. Good morning, Mayhem.
yeah, I'm gonna drop my. I'm gonna end this stream, and Crazy Irish is gonna start one because I really just don't want any talk of stuff, government
Sorry.
stuff on here.
Sorry, Lee.
No, that's okay. Plus, I'd rather
apologize.
be able to just dip out of hers
You started it. No.
when I have to deal with this stuff and not do that to you guys on my
I
channel.
don't want her mad at me, so I apologize for
I know.
No,
anything
no,
I've
no.
done.
I have other things on my mind right now, so it's like I don't want to have to focus on my channel.
$9,000 would be on my mind a lot too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It'll get worked out.
You just don't want to pay for anything because it's still within warranty. Look, you guys only had it for what? A couple months? Really?
Since May,
I'm sorry,
May,
Lee.
June, July.
I didn't.
I mean,
I
you're
should
looking.
have said something, but I didn't want to say anything because Pepper Steading is talking to my husband now, and I don't want to get spanked.
Hey, screw it. I can get you one of these too. Bass Pro Shop $9.99.
I'm gonna hop
You don't
on
make
her
that
channel.
calzone.
I'm gonna hop on her channel, but when the phone call comes in, then I'll dip off.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
All
that's
right.
because it's more proper. I don't want to be doing that on my own live stream, booting,
Okay.
booting myself off. So everybody go over to Crazy Irish when she sets up.
Yep.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Okay.
Give me a minute. And then
Bye.
you guys are talking, I'm gonna go into that thing and do the slow-mo if people
Oh yeah, that way she can get her view hours up as well. I'm at my view hours are fine, so I'm good there. I just got to work on my subscribers.
okay.
All right.
But
Great
yeah,
seeing you again, Lee. We'll see
yeah,
you-
I'll be
we'll see y'all
on
shortly,
her. I'm gonna pop up on her stream. I'm just closing this one down.
if we let you.
May-
If we let you.
Susanna, look at what Mayhem said.
I can't see.
Mayhem said, dang, I thought Susanna liked to be spanked though.
Oh.
right.
Uh-oh.
She ain't gonna tell you. She tells you she gonna kill you.
All right, I'm ending this one. Go over to Crazy.
All right.
All right.
Bye,
Love you.
sweetie.
Okay.
See you in a minute, crazy.
We'll see you later.
End it.